can't. Oh, what are you doing? Ooh.
And now get $200 when you join Ramp.
Breaks.
Just
Good.
go to ramp.com/radio. That's ramp.com/radio.
Yeah.
I'm Benjamin F. Davis Jr.
Why would you? Whoa.
On the
Okay, there we
USBC
go.
Radio Network. Advances in social media channels continue to connect billions of people throughout the world.
Has to be
The good news is that Facebook is an American social media platform that continues to be the world leader. Today, over half of the world now uses social media, totaling 4.8 billion people. The average daily time spent using social media is about 2.5 hours. Mark Zuckerberg, at the age of 39, is the founder, chairman, and CEO of Meta, which he originally founded as Facebook back in 2004. More people today prefer connecting to others over isolation.
Join the U.S. Black Chambers, Inc. for advocacy, access to capital, and buy Black business certification. Visit us at www.usblackchambers.org.
That's the good news. I'm Benjamin F. Davis Jr.
Coming up on KCBS, new research shows one particular American demographic is lacking financial literacy. We're going to take a closer look in 5 minutes. KCBS News Time, 6:15.
Niners are looking for revenge. Jack Ferris joins us from the Bay Area Chevy Dealer Sports Desk.
That's right, Brett and Batty. Every Niners fan can just close their eyes, remember the brutal experience of last year's NFC Championship game. We were just a couple of minutes into the game when Brock Purdy cracked his elbow and was out for the rest of it. Eagles would cruise to a relatively easy win and claim a Super Bowl berth. It was all very sad, but Sunday, the Niners have a chance to right a wrong. But to Purdy, it's just another game.
It's going to be a tough place to play. They're a really good team. They've found ways to win this year, and they're really good. And so for us, it's another great challenge. But to say, have I had this game circled for last year? Honestly, it hasn't been like that for me.
The young signal caller saying all the right things there, and it may not be a big game for him, but it certainly is a big game for his perception.
You know, Hurts' numbers aren't even as good as they were last year, right? Like, you turn it over more and whatever. The way Purdy's playing, other than that 3-game stretch, which is significant, but even these last couple games, he's been unbelievable. And I think he's an MVP candidate.
He said the M word. MVP candidate. That's Rob Tucker. On 95.7 The Game, the eyes of the NFL world will be on Philly Sunday afternoon in what could very well be not only a rematch of last year's NFC Championship game, a preview of this year's NFC Championship game. Warriors were able to get back in the win column with a victory over the Clippers last night. They'll look to make it 2 in a row tomorrow in LA against the Clippers. From the Sports Desk, Jack Ferris, KCBS.
Hey, you. The one on the couch who just told your friend you can't go out because you're busy? Ready to get real about your psoriasis? When your current treatments don't do enough to help control the inflammation beneath the skin, causing plaques and pain, stressing and scratching, it's time to stop hiding and get real with your dermatologist so they can help you get clear. Get real clear about psoriasis at letsgetrealclear.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
Heart failure, carpal tunnel syndrome, shortness of breath, stomach issues, lower back pain. How does it all add up? If you have heart failure and any of those seemingly unrelated symptoms sound familiar, it's time to talk with your cardiologist and get the full picture. They may add up to transthyretin amyloid cardiomyopathy. ATTRCM is a rare and underdiagnosed disease. Recognize the signs and discuss them with your doctor soon. Learn more at connectwithyourheart.com. That's connectwithyourheart.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
KCBS Radio, proud to be honored with the 2023 Marconi Award for Legendary Station of the Year, as presented by the National Association of Broadcasters. For more than a century, proudly serving the Bay Area and the trusted source for news. All News 1069 and AM 740 KCBS.
At 6:18, we're right back out on the traffic watch with Kim Vestal in your local Honda dealer's traffic center. She found a new crash in Fremont.
I did, and it's impacting your ride on, you guessed it, the Nimitz Freeway, this time southbound side of 880. This report is brought to you by the Bay Area Air District and Flex Your Commute. So this one, 2 cars And I can see that the two left lanes are blocked on the southbound side there. One car is kind of perpendicular, so this is jamming up traffic now in that direction. Earlier occurring problems on the northbound side of 880 in Fremont are gone. It's actually moving along at a slightly quicker clip there. We also had a crash on the Sonoma grade northbound 680 before the truck scales. That one's no longer an issue. Lanes have been reopened. Still pretty slow though out of Fremont on northbound 680. Let me look at the camera and see if there's any improvement there. Oh yes, it's only backed up now to Vargas Road. It was backed up all the way into Fremont earlier, so it is starting to thin out a little bit. And Concord still tied up. We have a crash between a truck and a motorcycle, no longer blocking lanes on northbound 242 past Grant. And better news in Berkeley, that stalled truck on westbound 80 after Gilman that has been there for a long time is now clear. That should start to loosen things up there in the westbound direction, but so heavy on the lower East Shore Freeway this evening. Flex your commute. Imagine a better way to work. For more ways to ride together, visit baaqmd.gov/flex your commute and speak to your employer about commuter benefits. Next update, 628 on the traffic meter, KCBS.
Really important Mancini Sleep World 6-day forecast because it includes your weekend. Visit Mancini Sleep World during your year-end clearance event or visit sleepworld.com. And with the very latest, we turn to KPIX5 meteorologist Paul Hagen.
December is usually one of our wettest months across the Bay Area, but as we start the month, we don't really have any significant rain chances in the forecast for the next several days. But that doesn't mean our rain chances are zero either. A few pop-up showers this afternoon. We're going to see a chance for showers to start the day Saturday, but it's only a 20 to 30% chance. Go ahead with any outdoor plans. Just be prepared for the possibility of a brief passing shower. Now, the chance of showers is going to be heading our way by Thursday and Friday of next week, but that also looks very light. In between, temperatures are going to warm up Sunday through the middle of next week. We go from near average Saturday, upper 50s and low 60s for highs, to the mid to even upper 60s inland by Tuesday and Wednesday, with low to mid 60s near the water. Those numbers well above normal for early December. For KCBS, I'm First Alert meteorologist Paul Hagen, now also on Pix Plus, 44 Cable 12, home of the primetime edition at 8 p.m.
Appreciate it, Paul. Traffic and weather together on the 8th on All News 106.9 and AM 740 KCBS.
More now on the Friday Evening News Watch.
Recent research suggests women tend to be less financially literate than men, and the gap widens among older adults in the U.S. Among seniors, men's financial literacy scores were 25% higher than women's on average. For more, KCBS's Holly Kwan spoke with Lila Rabinovich, social scientist at USC Center for Economic and Social Research.
So you would think that women would be more financially aware since they tend to live longer and they have to make that retirement cash last.
Yes, you would think so. But there are many reasons why, what we consistently find in the U.S. and around the world is that women score worse in financial literacy than men, as you just mentioned. Men have traditionally been more likely to have jobs outside the home, and so they've had greater access to things like employer-sponsored financial literacy programs, greater opportunities to just kind of exercise their financial skills, like opening investment accounts and retirement accounts, and even just regular banking that has, in some places and at some times, been almost exclusively the province of men. Women have also concentrated in lower paying jobs and jobs that don't have retirement benefits and other kinds of financial benefits, so their exposure to learning opportunities has been lower traditionally, and especially for women who are now kind of entering their older years. And of course, women have a work history that is punctuated with, child rearing and caregiving, and that also...
Okay.
Well, Professor, how can I help you?
Want to do a pastrami sandwich?
Did you want the pastrami burger, the number 6, or the pastrami set, the number 19?
The burger.
The number 6, and would you like the meal or just the sandwich?
I'll do the meal, with the sherry Pepsi.
Of course, I have a pastrami burger, medium fry with a cherry Pepsi, and anything else?
And I was gonna do a number 22 combo.
DLC combo with a medium fry. What can I drink with that one?
I'll do a Pepsi.
Unfortunately, we are out of the regular Pepsi. All we have for Pepsi is a diet and a cherry. Did you want one of those or something else?
I'll do the Dr. Pepper.
Is Anything else for you today?
That's it.
Alrighty, it's going to be $27.29 at the window for you today.
Thank you. Ooh, perfect. Oh, let me pull up.
Obviously phase, and for which financial literacy is really important, really critical.
What I think is really interesting also, though, is that your research shows that women want this kind of information.
My poor neck.
Yes, so I mean, it's something that you hear sometimes in this kind of field is that, you know, once people get older, it's not worth spending the time to provide financial education because they're past the period where they can and want to learn. And this is patently untrue. First of all, it is really important because, as we say, there are a lot of really critical financial decisions that have to be made as women and men also approach retirement. But also, women are really hungry for this kind of education. They want to learn. We did this survey with women over the age of 45, and 70% of them said that they're interested in receiving financial education.
Well, thanks to Lila Rabinovich, social scientist at USC Center for Economic and Social Research.
A rebound expected in semiconductor sales. We've got the KCBS Money Watch with Jason Brooks.
December kicked off with another rally for the stock market, with the Dow and S&P 500 hitting their highest levels of 2023. The Dow on a gain of 294 points, S&P up by 26, while the Nasdaq advanced higher by 78. Outside of AI chips, 2023 has been a disappointing year for semiconductor demand. The World Semiconductor Association is forecasting that the chip market will decline by more than 9% in 2023 from last year, but this year could be the bottom in the current cycle for the market, with the association predicting a more than 13% rebound in sales for 2024, mainly due to soaring demand for memory chips. Themes are starting to swing in the favor of renters after a rapid rise in rents over the past 2 years. Industry researcher Zumper's monthly rent report reveals slight price declines for 1- and 2-bedroom apartments for the second straight month in November. 2-bedroom apartments in San Francisco were down from October, averaging just under $4,000, second only to New York City, which averaged $5,000 a month. On the Money Watch, Jason Brooks, KCBS.
Hey, this is Travis Kelce, NFL tight end and proud member of the Lowe's home team. Lowe's knows when you've got the best price, you've already won. That's why we offer the lowest price guarantee. If you find a better price online or in store, we'll match it. Now you can score on the top brands from the Lowe's home team picks, like Scott, LG, and DeWalt. So take on your projects with confidence. Lowe's is the exclusive home improvement retail partner of the NFL.
Price match applies to same item, current price of qualifying retailers. Exclusions and terms apply. Learn how we'll match price at Lowe's.com/lowest price guarantee.
I'm Bob Burke, founder and chairman of Burke America Parts Group, a family of brands that includes RepairClinic.com, an appliance and HVAC parts solution company that's grown into an international brand. Before AmericanEagle.com, we partially launched a new technology platform developed by another firm. American Eagle helped take our technology to a whole new level with digital marketing, software development, and business insights into our key markets, appliances, HVAC, and outdoor power equipment, and did so both on time and on budget. AmericanEagle.com has the resources, experience, and talent needed to produce solutions. Our new technology platform, developed by AmericanEagle.com, has produced tremendous results with higher traffic, conversion, engagement, and online revenue. If you have any home repairs you need to take care of, check us out at RepairClinic.com. If you need a world-class website or technology project, then I would highly recommend AmericanEagle.com.
Call AmericanEagle.com at 773-NETWORK. That's AmericanEagle.com, 773-NETWORK.
Jim Gaffigan here with some more Straight Talk. Let's take a moment to appreciate our sweet children, loving grandparents, and eternal soulmates. Now let's use them to save money on wireless. Because with the Straight Talk Silver Plan, you get 4 lines for just $25 a month with unlimited data and no contracts. So add those human pawns, loved ones, and save money. Thanks, kids. You're finally worth it. Straight Talk Wireless, available at Walmart.
Get 4 lines on Silver Unlimited for $25 per line per month, plus taxes and fees. For data management practices and additional terms, visit straighttalk.com.
Traffic and weather together on the 8th at 6:28. We're going to Burlingame. Check on that backup with Kim.
Oh, it's a beefy backup. On southbound 101, it's no fun at all. We've had a couple of crashes almost in the same spot. That's why. As you pass the SFO, southbound 101, just before the Broadway off-ramp, people are hurt too. Fortunately, everyone did make it over to the right-hand shoulder. of the road. Battery's running out. It's Friday night.
We got to charge you back up.
No, I'm good. So anyway, it's crawling from before SFO, and then we had another crash in Redwood City, northbound 101 before Woodside Road. I want to jump across the bay, though, because Fremont is looking really awful right now. We have a crash on southbound 880 after Dakota Road. 2 left lanes are blocked. 1 car's kind of sideways. There may even be a second crash in the same location. It's hard to tell. We've posted some photographs. If you follow us on X, you can check that out. Kind of looks like Christmas lights. If you want to put a positive spin on it, check it out at KCBS AM/FM Traffic. Next up, 6:38 on the traffic leader, KCBS.
We've had a few pop-up showers in the North Bay the last few hours. A better chance of more organized rain is coming in overnight through tomorrow morning. If you could call it that, some spotty showers. Again, more likely in the North Bay. Everybody dries out in the afternoon. Traffic and weather together on the 8th on All News 106.9 and AM 740 KCBS.
If you've been thinking about learning a new language, now is the...
Okay, there we go. Ooh. Okay. Why is that? Oh, wallet. Okay, hi. Oh, yeah. Cute.
Yeah, hold on.
Okay. Thank you. Oh. This cable. That over there. Okay. Oh, thank you. Whoa, okay. Thank you. Let's see. Thank you. I too. Oh, okay. Cool. Okay, that was calm.
George Santos out of the House of Representatives.
We're going to have the very latest from CBS News in seconds. Good evening, I'm Patty Reisig.
And I'm Brett Burkhardt.
KCBS News Time, 6:31.
CBS News brief. A federal judge rejects former President Trump's immunity claim in the federal 2020 election case. CBS's Robert Legary.
The former president argued Jack Smith's 4 charges should be dropped on the basis that presidents cannot be charged with a crime. But Judge Tanya Chutkin rejected that argument.
Republican George Santos is expelled from the House over criminal corruption charges. New York Congresswoman Nicole Malliotakis.
I don't think we've seen anything so egregious and crazy as long as I've been here, certainly. But the reality is that he took donations from his donors and then pocketed it.
The war between Israel and Hamas rages in Gaza. CBS's Lilia Luciano in Tel Aviv.
The U.S. Secretary Blinken was just here yesterday, continue to put pressure to extend the ceasefire to allow more aid into Gaza. Of course, that did not work out today as the ceasefire ended, as the fighting resumed.
CBS News Brief. I'm Jennifer Kuiper.
This portion of the News Watch is sponsored by Ring Central. Brett has more news now.
Patty, the VTA continues to tackle the housing crisis in Santa Clara County by announcing another one of its properties will be turned into a space for affordable apartments. Here's KCBS's Mary Hughes.
We're tearing up the parking lot and we're going to build some paradise, right? As opposed to tearing down the paradise and building a parking lot.
The man referencing Joni Mitchell there is Matt Franklin, president and CEO of Mid-Pin Housing. They've just signed a lease agreement with the Santa Clara Valley Transportation Authority to turn one of the VTA's parking lots, the Capitol Light Rail Station Park and Ride in San Jose, into a cost-effective apartment complex.
We're going to create 203 affordable homes, a blend of affordability from really virtually no income or public assistance up to a 60% of area median income.
This is all part of the VTA's Transit-Oriented Development Program, which looks for ways to take agency properties and create housing there, as well as provide opportunities for more transit use. It's a move that has no downside, according to Santa Clara County Supervisor and Vice Chair of the VTA's board, Cindy Chavez.
That kind of win-win is exactly what we need to keep communities like San Jose and across Santa Clara County healthy and vibrant.
Mary Hughes, KCBS.
This week, some Bay Area school districts launched a fundraiser to help students whose families are struggling with homelessness. As KCBS's Matt Bigler reports, there's been a shocking rise in the number of unhoused students since the pandemic.
There are an estimated 1,700 homeless students in Oakland Unified. One of them is David Mestis' son. He tells KPIX5.
Our days consist of us trying to find somewhere to sleep and eat, living out of a car in a hotel.
The number of unhoused students has gone up 70% in recent years, largely due to the pandemic.
Somewhere